So hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I thought I would explain some phrases and terminology that are mainly Irish to most of you guys. I know that a lot of my viewers aren't Irish. There's a small group of you guys that are Irish, but most of you are either British or American or Australian. So I thought that I would put together a little list of stuff that I say a lot in videos to try to explain it to you guys, because I realise that I say a lot of Irish things in videos without realising most of you guys are probably like, what the fuck is she on about? So, we'll start with phrases, right? Starting with probably... oh no. I just realised my mic was on the other side of my table. Uh-oh. Starting with one of the most popular Irish phrases, I will, yeah. I will, yeah means, no, I'm not going to. I'm knackered. That is another really popular phrase here, and it means I'm really tired. Let me nap. Acting the maggot. If someone's acting the maggot, it means they're being an idiot. An idiot is another Irish kind of saying. If you're acting the maggot or you're being an idiot, it means stop being so silly, you stupid little bitch. Bang on. If something's bang on, it means that you are right on the mark. You are totally right about something. So someone says The Walking Dead is like the best show ever, and I go, haha, bang on. It means, yeah, bitch, I agree with you. The head off him. This is a really weird one, and I know I have said this and used this in videos. If I say, oh god, he's the head off him, it means he looks just like this person. So if I go, oh, that guy over there, he's the head off of Norman Reedus, it means that fella looks like Norman. Sucking diesel. Another really Irish saying, but if someone goes, oh lads, we're sucking diesel now, it means we're motoring on. Another Irish saying, I'm guessing. It means we are making progress, we're getting there, we're doing it. Bait the head off him. This is a saying I don't really use that much because I don't really have any need to. But say if there's a fight and someone goes, oh, Jimmy bait the head off of Mark the other night. It means they got into a scuff, they got into a fight, there was fists being thrown. Cop on. Something I hear a lot. Cop on means on now, stop that. Your man or your one. Your man means him over there. If I can't remember someone's name and I go, oh, you know, your man with the hair. Your man, that's really not descriptive at all. But if I go, your man from that show, it means that guy. Or if I say year one, it sounds like year one, but it's not. Your one over there with the skirt on means her. It's kind of used when you can't remember someone's name. Holy show. Sure, Jesus, she was looking a holy show last night. That kind of means she wasn't looking great or he wasn't looking great. Or if you have visitors coming over, they knock at your door and you take a look at your house and you go, oh Jesus, the house is a holy show. It means something's like a mess or it's not up to scratch. Go away. Now, it's not really said as go away, will you please? It's more said as go away. And that means like, wow. So, for example, someone goes, oh, San Diego Comic Con is next week and we're going to get new trailers for The Walking Dead and for Fear the Walking Dead. And I go, oh, go away. It's more of a kind of caught off guard, startled version of wow. It doesn't actually mean please go away and leave me alone. If that's what you're trying to convey and you're trying to convey please go away and leave me alone, we just say fuck off. That being said, fuck off can also be used in the same way that go away can be used. So again, someone says something, you know, wow to you, you go, oh, fuck off. That's more of a wow, I can't wrap my head around this, rather than a please leave me alone. It all depends on the situation and the tone of voice that it's used with. So if you hear fuck off as opposed to oh, fuck off, then you know the first one is more than likely an angry back away now, rather than a ooh, wow. One of my favourite ones, rev up and fuck off. And again, this just means piss off, go away, leave. So if you're talking to someone and they're kind of annoying you and you're just not feeling it, you'd go, oh, would you ever rev up and fuck off? God, that's an odd saying. Throwing shapes. This is one that isn't really used where I'm from as much as it would be in other places in Ireland. But if you're throwing shapes, it means you're getting ready to fight. So if you see two drunk people and one of them is like squaring up and getting aggressive, you would say, now don't be throwing shapes. Then we have some descriptive words. These ones I probably do use, or I use most of them. So you've banjaxed. That's used a lot. If something's banjaxed, it means it's messed up, it's broken, it's done. So if I say, oh lads, my camera's banjaxed, it means R.I.P. camera. Brutal. Brutal is mostly a negative term. It means like, oh, that match was brutal, or oh my god, I have a brutal headache. It means not good, not fun for anybody. Boyo. This is one that it kind of depends on where you're from, but I'm from Limerick, and in Limerick, you hear boyo a lot. It just means a guy, or it's like a nickname for like a fella. That's another Irish word, or lad. They're all words for boys. Come here, boyo. Come here, lad. That over there is my fella. Those are all words that can be used to describe a man. Crack. No, not the crack cocaine either. Crack as in, lads, we were having mad crack last night. That means we're having great fun, and that's something that I think everybody knows, no matter where you're from in the world. I think if you hear the word like, she was having the crack, I think you know that it just means that it was fun. Thick. This is one that confuses people, and I know it does, because thick anywhere else means like curvy or like your body is wow, but thick where I'm from means you are fucking stupid. If I go, oh lads, why did Daryl pick that fight with Rick? He is mad thick. I don't mean, damn boy, look at the booty. I mean, you fucking idiot, get your act together because you are being stupid. Get your act together. That's another one. If you're told, hey, you better get your act together now, that kind of means, again, cop on. It's funny, I'm trying to explain these Irish terms, but in my explanations, I'm giving even more Irish terms. Deadly. If something's deadly, usually it means it's good. If you went out with your friends, or you went and you did something and you went, ah lads, that was deadly. Usually it means it's good. It can be used in a negative way as well though. See, that's the thing with Irish and like Irish phrasing and stuff. Words usually have more than one meaning. It just depends on what context you use them in, what tone of voice you use. So it's really fucking confusing and hard to try and explain it to you, because I'm like, this word is a good word, but it can also be a bad word, but it can also be a compliment. Pure. Pure is a word that is used all the time, especially in Limerick. Pure is just a word that you put in front of another word to make it extra. So if you go, oh lads, that was pure deadly, that could mean it was really good. Or pure class. That's another one that's used in Limerick. Class means cool. So if you say something was pure class, it means it was top notch. You'd never catch anyone from Limerick saying top notch. Fine thing. Oh, he was a fine thing, he was. That is something that's used again a lot in Limerick. It means good looking or handsome or pretty. It's usually used more for men in my experience. So you'd hear someone going, oh, he was a fine thing, he was. And it's not even fine thing, like TH. It's fine, TING. So for example, like you'd have someone saying, oh, that Jeffrey Dean Morgan, he's a fine thing, isn't he? And it means he is handsome. That sounded really weirdly American. Gammy, another word that is used all the fucking time over here. If something's pure gammy, it means it is lame. So if you get a new haircut, you come out and you're looking at yourself in the mirror and you hear someone go, it's kind of gammy at the back, that means, oh love, the back of your hair is a state. That's another thing we use over here, state. If you say something's a pure state, it means, oh, there's no hope. There is no hope. It is just wrecked. Like the house is a pure state. It means the house isn't tidy. It's just not good. Gas. He was a gas fella. Gas is usually only used in positive situations. It means funny. So if something's pure gas, be it, oh, that film was pure gas. And film also is usually the word used for movies over where I'm from anyway. Very rarely do you hear someone saying, oh, have you seen that movie? It's also, have you seen that film, that new film? And if the film was pure gas, it means it was really funny. And speaking of films as well, you don't really say that you're going to the movies. You say you're going to the pictures. Gawk. If you're having an old gawk at someone, it means you are staring at them. You're watching them. Your eyeballs are upon them and you are looking at them. Grand. Probably the most Irish word ever that everyone uses, and it isn't a stereotype. I thought it was. I thought like grand is one of those words that's just in American movies for the Irish people. But I use it on a daily basis. Sure, it'll be grand. Means it'll be fine, it'll be okay, it'll work out. Again, it can be used just to describe people. You know, he's a grand fella. It means he's nice, he's okay. Owl is another word. AUL. It kind of means like, oh, it's really hard to explain, but it's like pure. You put it in front of a word just to heighten the word. So she was an owl gobshite. Just, that's probably another Irish word as well. But it just means like she was a idiot. Oh my god, the Irishness is intensifying and I'm finding it harder to put it into normal terms. She was an owl bitch. There you go. It just means she wasn't a nice lady. Sham. I think this is used all over Ireland, but it's used a lot in Limerick. So if you go, come here, Sham. Sham is just like another slang term that you would use. You just give it to someone. If you don't want to use the person's name, you just kind of call him Sham. It sounds like Sam with a H. So it's like, come here, Sham, are we going out tonight? Or come here, Sham, are we going shopping today? It's just like a slang term to call someone. I don't even know what it means, I just know that it's used a lot. And if something is walking, it means it is filthy. So if you say, oh lads, that shop is walking, don't go in there, go down the road to the other shop. It just means like dirty. And then, because I have already stated it in this video, stereotypes when it comes to Ireland, it really all revolves around like leprechauns, drink and swearing. Only one of those things are right in my experience. And it ain't the leprechauns or the drink. But when it comes to the bar life, there is a lot of terms that we have. First of all, we don't call the bar the bar. So if you guys are going to the bar for a pint, we don't say that. We'd say you're going to the pub. That's what it's called over here. That is what it's always called, unless you call the pub by its actual name. So if the pub has a name, you generally call it that, or it's just the pub. If you're going out to the pub, you're either going on the lash or you're going on the tear. That's if you know you're in for a real intense night of drinking, you're going out on the lash, or you're going out on the tear. Or if you're looking to find a love interest while drunk, you're going out to pull. There's a lot of terms for being drunk. Shit-faced, locked, ossified, pissed drunk, rotten drunk, battered, ballsed, and plastered. All words used to describe being drunk. Anyway guys, that is really it for this video. I just thought I would throw in some phrases that you might hear me use, because there's always new people joining the channel, there's always new people coming to the channel, and I know I use a lot of slang terms, I use a lot of really weird terminology that I probably didn't even explain in this video. But I just thought that I would do a little video to explain the basics for those of you that are like, what are they on about when you talk to an Irish person. We have an awful habit as well of shortening words. So like, what becomes like what? Or ha. We use ha a lot, or at least I do. Ha means what? Again, it's just H-A with a question mark. So if you're talking to me and you say something and I go ha, it means what? We have an awful habit of shortening words and skipping letters and leaving out letters. I've been told I do it with my THs, and I really try not to. I didn't even notice that I did until I started a channel, and then everyone was like, pointed it out to me, and I was like, oh god. But anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it educational, and I will talk to you all soon.